What is going on, all of you beautiful people? Welcome back to J-Boo's Plants and Bonsai. I hope all of you are having a great day. The weather is perfect today and it's just a beautiful day to be outside, so we're gonna make a video. But before we get too far ahead, I would quickly like to thank you guys for all of your recent support. We are very close to 1,000 subscribers, which is absolutely mind-boggling. That's insane, and that's all thanks to all of you guys, so I really do appreciate that. Soon enough, we'll hit it, and that'll be awesome. And I do have something planned for the 1,000 subscribers special, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Now that we have that out the way, we can go ahead and get into our video for today. And so, my gamers, today we will be working with our giant aloe vera. You guys may have seen it before in some of my short videos, maybe not, but that's what we're going to be working with today, and we're going to be extracting some of the babies that are inside of the soil. So that is the goal for today, extracting and putting those babies into some new pots. And if you guys have seen some of my aloe vera short videos, then you guys may have seen the one where I showed this baby, which I have already extracted and repotted, and I've had it for a few months now, and so far it is still alive and well. And so hopefully this will be a successful mission. I think it will, because these are some pretty hardy plants. But without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce you guys to the plant if you guys haven't met it already. And yeah, let's go. Alright everyone, so here is our big and beautiful aloe vera. If you guys haven't met it already, here it is. I've had this plant for a good few years, and over the course of time it has done very well, and clearly it is still doing very good and it's nice and healthy. And if you take a look at the soil, you'll notice that there are a few different aloe vera babies in there. That is what we are going to be after, and so without further ado, I say we just get right into it, my gamers. Taking an initial look at the plants, you can see all the different baby aloe veras that are growing inside of the soil. The main ones we are focusing on today are these two right here, because they are the biggest, and so they should have the most developed roots, which is going to give them the best chance of survival compared to the others. So without further ado, let's start this extraction process. Alright guys, so how we're going to do this is we're going to grab our trusty shovel here, and we're pretty much just going to try and dig around very carefully each aloe vera plant, obviously trying to be careful as to not break the roots. And so let's do this. Alright guys, so check it out. We've successfully extracted our first two plants, and the roots aren't looking too bad whatsoever. It's not a lot, but our original plant that we extracted had even less roots than this, and it survived, and so this should be perfectly fine. But here's what we got. We are next going to try and get to this baby right here. First, we're going to start off by cutting off this old aloe leaf right here, because realistically, it's just getting in the way of what we are trying to accomplish. And so we'll give it a quick snip and then tear the rest of it off. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I use this aloe vera so that it doesn't go to waste, so we'll just set that aside. Like I mentioned earlier, this one is probably going to be a bit hard to get because we have this very small aloe in front of it, and I really don't want to take it out, but I might have to end up taking it out just so I can get to that one. But we'll see. I'll do my best. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so we are going to very carefully, oh my god, plant almost fell over. Alright, we're going to very carefully get our shovel in here, kind of dig it on down, try and get underneath this plant. Oh dear, I did not get underneath it. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. Second time's the charm. Everybody knows that. Jeez, oh god. So yeah, this is going to be quite challenging. Try and get our shovel behind it. I'm getting stabbed as I'm doing this, but it's worth the pain. Okay, it's moving a little bit. I don't know if you guys saw that. little bit of movement. It's getting loose. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're making progress here, boys. And so it currently feels like it's just barely stuck. And so we are very close to getting it out of here. I'm just trying to find the right angles to stab the soil because I'm more than likely destroying some roots. But as long as it's not all of them, we should be fine. It's hard to get to. Alright guys, we are mere moments away from extracting this plant. It's super loose. Let's see if I can just kind of wiggle it out. Oh yeah, it's coming. Oh yeah, baby. Woo, look at that. Those are some nice roots actually. Wow, very happy with that. And so there we have it, everyone. We have gotten our last plant that we are going to be extracting, and we did it in a fairly efficient way. We have left most of the roots on there, and so this should have a very good chance of survival. And we were even able to leave both of our little babies right here without having to take them out. And so they will just continue to grow in here, and once they become big enough, we'll just redo this same process and extract those. And so hopefully this cycle just keeps on continuing, and we'll just have like an infinite aloe vera glitch right here. Alright guys, so now that we're done with our extraction process, we can now begin our repotting process. And so we have one of our smaller plants first up, and we have it going into this beautiful gray terracotta pot. And so the soil mixture that we are going to be using for these plants is going to be a mix of potting soil, succulent soil, pumice, and just a little bit of rock. And that's the same exact soil mixture that I used for the very first plant that I extracted, and that plant seems to be doing good, and so hopefully these plants will respond the same. And so let's go ahead and let's start filling in this soil. First plant is done. Next up, we have our biggest plant of the bunch. Here is our second plant, everyone, also known as our biggest plant of the bunch. I think this one looks really cool, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. And so now we just have the very last plant. We are now on to our last and final plant. So let's go ahead and let's finish this up. And there we have it, everyone, our last and final plant. And so there we are, everyone. That is going to conclude our repotting process. Now the very last and final thing I'm going to do is just simply give our plants a very little bit of water. And I'm only going to water them in the middle of the plant because that's where the roots are. They really only have a little bit of roots, so we don't have to fill up the entire pot with water, or else that could potentially lead to root rot, which of course is not good for our plant. And so now I'll go ahead and show you guys some clips of what the plants are looking like, and then we'll be back for the conclusion. And so yeah, there we have it everyone. That will pretty much conclude our video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys did or if you didn't. Let me know what you liked or what you disliked. Let me know your guys' feedback. Over the next couple of weeks, I'll be monitoring these plants to make sure that the leaves stay nice and plump. And if they do, then that's going to indicate that the plant is recovering perfectly fine and it's staying healthy. And if they aren't plump, then that's going to be a little bit more of a concern. But I'm hoping that they will stay plump and perfectly healthy. But besides that, just not overwatering is really the only thing that we have to do to these plants. And they really aren't that hard to take care of. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. I really hope these plants survive. I'm sure they will, but we'll see. And so yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for all of your guys' support. You guys are the best. I love you all. Thank you. And yeah, my gamers, hopefully I've inspired you guys to get a plant if you haven't already. And I'm also sorry for all of the repotting videos recently. We'll go ahead and switch it up soon enough, but I just wanted to get these videos done because I've been wanting to do them. And yeah, hopefully you guys aren't too fed up with the repottings. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and peace.